Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with a tarot with tea, and today I am doing your daily tarot tea for Monday, June 6th. Okay, so my bad. So last week I started on a Wednesday and I told you I'm only posting Monday through Friday. The next day my power cut off. It was a real bad storm here and my power was off, and then the next day I had to go to a charity event. So this is like my first week, full week of doing everything. So we gonna see. Hopefully my schedule will work. If not, I'm gonna know something up. Okay, like fuck. Spirit called on me to be a tarot reader. I didn't call on them. So like if they So we have a new week started. So I'm going to do your tarot reading with my love cards. I don't know, I'm just feeling like, you know, why not? So I'm gonna do your tarot reading with that, and then I'm gonna do my Oracle of the Fairies cards. Just kind of see what's your overall theme of the week with these. Okay, so make sure you guys like the video, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share it with a friend, all that good stuff. And other than that, we are going to get going. And welcome to my new subscribers. Okay, it's a little dysfunctional here. So anyways, yeah, so let's go. So starting my Aquarius. What's coming towards my Aquarius for Monday, June 6th? What's coming towards my Aquarius? Oh, overall energy is the Queen of Swords. Okay. You okay. You mean what you say what you mean, and you're not really giving a fuck about how somebody feels about it. Okay. It's just like you're giving somebody the harsh truth. Somebody wants to probably approach you and say something. They probably definitely will. But you're gonna like say what the fuck you want to say. So we got the 10 of Cups, 7 of Diamonds, 6 of Swords in reverse. It's something you should have said all along. Okay. So you might finally begin to, you know, have your voice and know how to express yourself, and listen to how you feel and express it, instead of feeling some type of way and just, you know, leaving somebody, ghosting somebody, things like that. You're going to learn to start to just say it, and it's kind of like a either like take it or leave it approach, where it is what it is. I'm gonna say it and it's what it is. If you don't like it, leave. Okay. 10 of Cups though, and this was so funny because as I was cutting a deck, this one made sure his ass fell in the right pile, and I was like, well, I wonder what this card is. So it's the 10 of Cups, so that's a good thing. 4 of Diamonds, Knight of Swords. So somebody could be rushing in, you know, to really speak to you. This could be a Gemini or another air sign, but somebody's rushing in to like let you know, like, hey, I didn't forget about you. It's not like, you know, I don't care about you. Guess what? I really do care about you. And you're like, okay, but guess what? This is what I really want to say to you. So probably something you finally want to get off your chest. So we got the okay. You're not compromising what you want. Like, 2 of Swords in reverse, and we got the 6 of Diamonds. It's like, you know, this, like, I want more. I deserve this. I want this. And you're going to make sure you get it. Okay. So, okay, my Aquarius. 3 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Cups. So if someone chooses, so this obviously, the outcome will vary for person to person. So if this person is not willing to leave toxic things behind, things that you're not gonna negotiate, if they won't say, okay, Aquarius, I agree, let's do this, you're going to let that shit be. We got a 3 of Swords and a 9 of Cups. Okay, 9 of Cups to me represents being alone. Okay, so okay, You really stepping into that Queen of Swords energy. So I'm going to use my oracle cards to see, you know, what's your overall theme for the week. Okay, so we got purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Right, so like pay attention to those true emotions. Like stop putting that to the side and just letting somebody's actions dictate the way your relationship goes with someone. Pay attention to how you feel and speak from the heart, and it is what it is, or it ain't what it ain't, and that's it. Okay. All right, Aquarius. That's a good message. I love to see people being happy and comfortable and getting what they deserve. So good luck with that, Aquarius. Pisces. Let's come towards my Pisces for Monday, June 6th. It's coming towards my Pisces. Overall energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So the first thing that popped in was indecisive. You're very indecisive. Some of you have strict ways about how you feel about the people you date. You're going to start to be more lenient, is what I'm hearing. So if you're like, oh, I only date people who drive the type of car, who look like this, who live like this, you're going to start to be more open and being like, okay, I might want to give other people a try. So 10 of diamonds in reverse. 2 of diamonds. The 5 of diamonds. Things are not working out for you. You're kind of like, you know, or am I too picky? My standards too high? Am I just, you know... So some of you are going to start to change that. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 4 diamonds. So learning to, a lot of things that you're just fixate on. It might be something you're really fixate on, like a type of person. So like you might be only into like a really artsy person or a really hood type of guy or something like that. Like you're really into a certain type of person and you're going to be like, maybe I like this type of person. Maybe I should give this type of person a try, okay? Different people bring out different things in you as well, so always remember that. The World card, the Knight of Swords. So yeah, some of you guys are really maturing from and just the way you look at I guess just maturity overall, like just how you look at life, period, with this World card. And I'm hearing the word go-getter. So you're just, you don't want to cut things off or people off, situations off because it's not what you're used to. Like you're like, well, let me just give it a try. And you do have the 5 of diamonds here. So you got the Knight of Diamonds and a Magician reverse. Some of you guys, this might not also just be related to love. This might be related to a career. So some of you might be really fixated on a type of career. Like, oh, I have to work in an office or I have to work a factory or whatever. Some of you are like, well, maybe this type of job won't be that bad, okay? So, you're being more open and more lenient, okay? So I'm using my Oracle of Fairies to see what is your theme of the week. Tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes, okay? Really pay attention to how you feel with somebody. I feel like that's what's going to wash through you, come through you, and make you really say, damn, like, this is a feeling I never felt before. Even like I said, at a job or something, or pay attention to the things you like to talk about, things that make you happy, and see like where you talk about those things at the most and who you talk about them the most with. Like, because you could just be really comfortable around somebody or at a certain place. So like, pay attention to your emotions when you're in a certain area, okay? All right, Pisces. All right, my Aries. So what is coming towards my Aries for Monday, June 6th? I'm hearing an old fashioned. Some of you might have like an outdated way of thinking of things. Something's very old-fashioned. Two of Diamonds. Somebody, I don't know if this is you, Aries, or somebody else in a situation. Doesn't just have to be love with this one, I can tell you that. Somebody in a situation is frustrated because somebody does something too outdated or it's too old-fashioned, and it's taking them, it's slowing down the progress. Like, okay, you know, you still trying to use a paper and pencil when you could have typed that shit, had it printed, and we could have moved on. So it's like it's taking too long to get somewhere because somebody wants to be very old-fashioned. The World card, the Devil, the Eight of Cups. So with this Devil card specifically, it's kind of like your way isn't always the right way. So just because you and everybody else might like to do things, you know, quicker, or you expect something to be done in a certain way, doesn't mean that other person will, and doesn't mean they're going to do that for you. So you're going to have to learn to, first off, break the habit of thinking, you know, your way is the only way it can be done, and also learning to be more patient with someone as they do things their way. Okay, so we have the Three of Diamonds, the Nine of Diamonds in reverse. You might be forced to be around somebody, so this could be like work related, or this could be like you in a partnership, somebody you're meeting or dating, be forced to kind of work together. Okay, so it's like, well, if you know somebody takes a long time doing this, or they take the long route doing this, like, you should already be prepared for that. So like, let's say you know somebody takes a long time getting ready for y'all to go out. Okay, well, you should be like, okay, well, I know so and so gonna take all day getting ready, I won't leave out early. You know what I'm saying? Like, make an accommodation, work together. It's like, well, okay, well, while so and so is gonna take at least an hour on this, why don't I go do this? Okay, yeah, basically get a new outlook on a situation. If you can't change it, you know, learn to deal with it. And we got the Ace of Diamonds in reverse. No one wants your advice. So if you're thinking about offering advice, well, like, hey, well, I can show you how we can do this quicker, why don't you? They don't want that. Like, they specifically want to do something a certain way, and that's what they're gonna do. Okay, so you don't have to try to change this person, but learn to just accept it and work around it. You're just being very impatient. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, walking away won't really be helpful because this might be something not so major and it's not that serious. I'm gonna tell you that. And you won't be happy when you walk away, because it's like, well, why won't they just change this? Well, why don't you just get over it? Okay, it's not that deep. All right, so I'm using my Oracle of Fairies to get you a message and advice for the week. Okay. Your card is manifestation. Be very honest and clear. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation is step one. Okay. So as I was reading this, it was kind of coming to me like nobody's perfect, right? So it's like, if somebody is doing all these things right and you're happy, but it's just this one thing that's irritating you, is that really worth walking away from? Because I see here, like, you're thinking about walking away, but it's not that deep. You're not going to be happy. We got the Five of Swords in reverse, okay? You're not going to be happy what else you find out there. So, not like you can't never get nobody else, but it's not that deep for you to walk away from it. So, is it worth getting over? Long story short. So, be clear about what you want and look at it. Do you have what you really want? You know, what is it that's really, really important to you when you deal with somebody or you work at a certain place? And, you know, I highly doubt this little issue is something that's a huge deal breaker, because I feel like whoever you're dealing with, wherever you're at, You like it there, okay? So you can learn to accept it. That's all. That's what you'll have to be. That's what you'll have to work on with yourself, is not being so irritated with someone, okay? All right. My Taurus. What's coming towards my Taurus for Monday, June 6th? Well, fortune in reverse. You about to do something different. Something ain't right. It's like you see a problem with something and you fixing it, but I think this is self. I think this is self-love. It could be a habit that you're doing. It could be an addiction that you're trying to break, but it's something about yourself and you're like, this has to change, okay? 7 of Cups. You're no longer making excuses. We got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Crystals. Sorry, some of you guys might have like friends or people just around you, your group, your acquaintances, who could try to persuade you to stay in that type of mentality of acting a certain way or responding a certain way. It could be just it's coming to me as like you don't have people around you who give you good advice, okay? They might encourage some bad behaviors, okay? Okay. King of Crystals in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. I mean, I'm sorry, the Lovers upright. Yeah, so I feel like some of you guys are changing ways you communicate with people. Like, you might want to handle things a certain way. You might, you know, tell your friend like, oh, I'm going through this, da-da-da. Your friend might be like, well, cuss them out. And you're like, damn, that's not, I'm trying to be more mature in my relationship. I really want this to work. Like, the fuck, I want this to work. I don't want to scare them off and stuff, like, or, you know, say the wrong thing and push them away, but you don't have people around you giving you the right advice. And this is something with this Knight of Cups is your energy. This is something you know you have to work on. So some of you guys, this could simply be communication, yeah, like negotiating things, compromising when you deal with people in relationships. 4 Crystals in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Some of you might just react too fast, and this is something you want to work on. 10 of Crystals in reverse. The High Priestess. Some of you know that the people around you offer you shitty ass advice, okay? I've always been a person where if I have problems with people and I go vent to another person, I never tell them the details. I tell them how I feel, but I don't tell them so-and-so did this, so-and-so said that. It's like, I'm upset today. I don't like when people do this to me. This is upsetting. And they're just like, Tiana, what the fuck happened? None of your business, you know? So, because I don't need your advice. I just need like a friend to listen. So also, a part of growing up, a part of growing the fuck up and maturing is not always needing people's advice. Okay, every time you and your partner are going through something, you don't need to reach out to your friend, your bestie, your cousin, and say, what should I say? Read this message. Like, that is the part where you need to grow up thinking that you have to tell everybody something. Everybody, your friends don't even know, your friends don't have to know about every argument you have either, okay? Sometimes it's okay just to shut the fuck up. Deal with it with your partner. Go talk to your partner about it. You know, get a therapist or something. Shit. All right. So I'm going to use the Oracle of Fairies to get your advice for the week. Tree Wisdom. So this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So I was also telling Pisces this. When I get this card, I kind of think about just letting your emotions flow through you. Because we have the Knight of Cups. I'm not... Listen. I do not care for this card when we're talking about something serious. Something short, maybe the Knight of Cups is cool, but I don't like the Knight of Cups. because this is not the maturity level I'm looking for, the emotionally mature level I'm looking for. So learning to open your fucking mouth and being 100% honest about how you feel is very important in relationships, okay? And I'm not talking about, you know, being rude or anything like that. I'm talking about expressing those emotions and how someone, you know, I love when you do this for me, you know, you're so beautiful, I cherish you in my life. Words of affirmation. Like, learn to get used to just letting things come out, okay? Get used to expressing your feelings. And yes, even when you have those feelings, when you're upset, I'm not okay with this. I don't like how this happened. This makes me feel like this. When you say this to me, I have a hard time dealing with this, you know, just open the fuck up, okay? Like, you going to express that to somebody else outside a relationship is not going to help your relationship, especially when you have people in your life who are giving you bad advice, okay? So learn to just open up and let things flow out. All right, I'm gonna squeeze in Gemini. What's coming towards my Geminis for Monday, June 6th? What is coming towards my Geminis? Six of Diamonds. Some of you guys want to fix something. There's a lot of blockages here, though. Okay. Ace of Diamonds in reverse. The Emperor. The Judgment. So we got a Three of Cups, the Hangman. I would say for right now, don't make any sudden moves. Some of you want to fix some things. Some of you wish things were different. But yeah, it's not for... I feel like something ended for a reason, is what I want to say. You could be dealing with someone who's very controlling. It's like, I feel like it's parts of somebody that you really, really loved and parts that you really, really hated. The Judgment call was to kind of walk... Okay, yeah. The Tower in reverse. So you were supposed to walk away from this situation. You need some time to kind of rebuild yourself up and grow. And somebody is really blocking you right now, okay? So it's somebody who you want to go back to, somebody who you miss, somebody who you want to smooth things over with, but you gotta let that go. Yeah, four of crystals in reverse. So I don't think, you know, when you miss people, you only tend to think of the good times. But you have to remember why you got in this position anyway. And some of you all might want to start dating. Okay. So I'm going to use my Oracle of Fairies to get you some advice for the week. Told not to take that card. So your card is Believe in Magic. It says, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Lights says that you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Yeah, it's like some of you might have codependency issues. You don't need anybody. You got to get used to really being alone and letting people go. I feel like some of you should definitely not be too heavily attached to anyone right now. Just enjoy the moment, but you don't need a heavy commitment right now. So that's why dating is cool. You can get to meet people, learn things, enjoy your time, but you're not committed. Don't run off and go be in a relationship with somebody, okay? Because some things you really got to learn about yourself and ways you have to grow, and you can't do that when you're with someone right now, okay? So don't go running back to anybody just yet. Cancer. What's coming towards my Cancers for Monday, June 6th? Overall energy is the 5 of crystals. You're nervous about a change. Whew. You're very nervous. Some of you guys could be finding, okay, some of you guys, okay. Somebody could have a baby on the way. This could be, if you're in a relationship, somebody, a side piece could be pregnant. Some of you could be pregnant. Maybe you the side piece. But some of you are very fucking nervous about what's to come next. Somebody did some mistakes. It'll work out. It always does. Okay. Alright, let's see. Strength card in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Diamonds in reverse. So I want to see what some of this is about. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's a tough situation. You want to walk away. You don't know if a relationship is going to last through something. Well, we got the 7 of Swords in reverse. There's going to be some major changes. It's a third party in here about something. Listen to what people are telling you. Like, it's kind of like the proof is in the pudding in a way. So I heard get up and go. Queen of Crystals. The High Priestess, you know what you gotta do. Yeah, some of you are worried that you might not be able to do this on your own. So maybe some of you found out some information and you had to remove yourself. Whether your situation is about a baby or not. Some of you could just find out someone was, you know, had infidelity or shit. You just want to leave. Whatever the case was, trust yourself, okay? The High Priestess, you can do this. Everything will work out. I'm telling you because I've seen the Ace of Cups in there. Everything will work out. But it's somebody in this connection is why it's not solid. Believe what you're hearing. Believe what people are telling you. Somebody else is in this picture. Is you know, it's not working for a reason, okay? You're just really, really nervous about the next step, but you can do it. You're not happy where you are, so let's get some advice for you for the week, okay? It says go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature. Wherever you are, feel at one with your habitat, okay? You're going to be okay. At the end of the day, you're going to be okay. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe. And that's what you have to say a lot of times when shit is just, everything's going crazy. Everything works itself out, okay? This is not the end all be all for you. It's okay. Everything will work out how it needs to work out. Everything will play out how it needs to. And sometimes, yes, that means letting go of somebody who you really cared about, okay? So, it's okay. Go outside. You can ground yourself in nature. Find ways to calm yourself and just be one with the earth. And also sun. The sun, that vitamin D feels really great on your skin. So if you can go outside and just be under the sun. When I'm really stressed out and like I'm worn out, tired, whatever, I just go to the park and I just let the light hit me. And that really changes your whole mood and your whole outlook of things. So if you're able to go outside and get some of that sun on you, do so, okay? It makes a huge difference. And work on grounding. Some of you guys need to wear the color green, I'm hearing. Okay. Alright. Who we got? Leo. What's coming towards my Leos for Monday, June 6th? Somebody is lying to you heavily. Someone is just lying their asses off. Someone just wants to be in your presence. They want to do something, whatever it is, whether it's sex or they just want to be around you. But somebody is lying so hard, okay? Knight of Swords. If something just seems... I've been noticing this when I look back on situations with people. And I'm like, you know, at the time... that was like very shocking. It didn't make 100% sense to me, but I've never been in that situation. Maybe it was true. Now that I look back on it now, I'm like, that shit was a lie. So if something is just a little too Really? Yeah, it's probably a lie. Queen of Diamonds. 8 of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants to get you back. Ace of Diamonds, but they don't got shit to offer. Page of Cups. The Hierophant in reverse. If you're going back between, I don't do the He Say, She Say. That's the song that's in my head. He Say, She Say by Big Lotto. That song just came in. If you're going back and forth about he say, she say, this was said, that was said, somebody lying. It's a lot of lying going on. And you know, they say there's always 3 sides to every story. His side, her side, and the truth. Okay. So, but this motherfucker's lying. Yeah, you need to just let somebody go. It's too much drama here. It's too much involved. Definitely could be looking at a third party in your relationship. Somebody trying to run, like, a divine masculine could be trying to run and tell you something like, hey, this is what happened, you know, whatever you hear ain't true. So that by the time a divine feminine comes to you, it's like, oh, did you know that your partner, da-da-da-da-da? So, 9 of Cups, it's time to be alone. And you got the 8 of Cups, walk away. Okay. That's pretty simple. Somebody is lying. If you feel like somebody was lying to you, something doesn't sound right to you this week, today, whenever, you're right. Okay, trust yourself. You ain't no dummy. Somebody is lying. Too many cards. All right. Let's get some advice using an Oracle of Fairies. I keep getting 2 cards for y'all. No, I'm not taking that one. Let's get some advice for this week. Moderation. There's something... Oh, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthy. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Some of you guys could be binge eating through this. Some of you guys could be binge drinking or other drugs. Maybe trying to cope with the situation. Because I feel like it is kind of stressful and a lot of drama. A lot of he say, she say going back and forth. So some of you guys could be just doing unhealthy habits that you do when you're nervous or stressed out. So be careful of that. Don't let the situation fuck up your health or, you know, whatever, because you're stressed out. Some of you guys could be vaping or smoking something. So don't let it stress you out, okay? Don't fuck up your body because they do, you know, they got some drama. All right, Virgo. What's coming towards my Virgos for Monday, June 6th? Eight of Swords. Some of you could have a baby on the way and you're debating if you want to keep it, go through with it. Eight of Swords. That's just for some of you. Let's see. Some of you could also be debating if you want to stay with someone who you might have a family with already, or a child with. We have the 7 of Diamonds, the 10 of Diamonds. You want to work something out with somebody, but they're not putting in the same effort. 5 of Diamonds, the Lovers. Yeah, 8 of Diamonds. You want to work this out. This is exactly what this means to me. Working something out. And you got the 7 of Diamonds. You really want to work something out with somebody, but they're not putting in the effort. They're not doing what you're doing. They're not showing you the same thing because it's another person in the picture. Third party's been coming out all day. Okay, so you got somebody else in the picture. The Hierophant in reverse, and then we got the Judgment. 9 of Cups. This comes out a lot, and this is my go be alone card. Okay, If somebody ain't putting in what you deserve, leave, okay? And it's been so crazy because this past weekend, I've been hearing so many stories about just men dogging out women behind their back in a way. Like, you know, women, just beautiful, successful women who are chasing after, like, men who ain't shit, ain't got nothing to their name, got babies on the way on the side, just dogging them out. And it's like, damn, like... No, leave that shit alone. Like, go get what you deserve, okay? Like, you don't deserve to be treated like that. Having somebody dish you and use you. It's men using women for money and shit. You know, niggas be homeless and all that. But anyway, yeah, so it's okay to walk away. That's my whole point. It's okay to walk away. You know your self-worth. Know that you deserve more. If somebody's not gonna put in the same effort as you are, if it ain't 50-50, it's time to let that shit go, okay? Stop trying to force something to work. Don't force anybody to ever be with you. Either they love you like you love them, or fuck it. Because I feel like you really do care about somebody, but they just not. And also, don't let somebody string you along, you know, like, oh, eventually I'm gonna leave this person for you. Go get your own. Go get your own person, okay? If it was meant to be, they would have been single, okay? Your card, this is your advice for the week, okay? So it's precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make it the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either, okay? Woo! Don't get me started, okay? I say this all the time. My time is precious. Do not fucking waste it. You cannot get that back, and it can never be replaced. Time can never be replaced. So once that second is here, it's gone. That's it. That second will never come back ever again, okay? So your time is precious. You're putting all this time and effort and energy and love and emotions into some shit that you know, could just be potentially wasting. Make sure that you're using your time wisely. Make sure someone cares about you. You take the time to sit down and have a conversation with somebody. For it to go in one ear and out the other is disrespectful, okay? Use your time wisely. Don't let people waste it, and don't waste theirs. So if this isn't making you happy and you feel like you're just settling, basically, what's the point? Don't settle for anything, okay? Leave them behind. All right, my Libras. Why are my cards getting stuck? What is coming towards my Libras for Monday, June 6th? Five of Crystals. Okay. Some of y'all is moving on up. That's what I was singing. But y'all are scared of this next step. Libra, y'all gotta be willing to take a risk. Willing to make this change. Some of you are really scared to let something die off. Don't have to be with a person, but some of you are really like not letting something die off. Let's see. Chariot, we got Cancer energy. Knight of Crystals. Four of Cups. What is it though? It's like you're scared of fun. Scared to live a little. Live on the edge. The Empress. I'm trying to pick up what it is. I feel like it's just things being offered to you. So take it how it resonates. Whether this is a money situation, a job, a relationship, a house. Something really great is being offered. Or you could be put in a position to have a good opportunity. Some of you guys are going back to school, getting some schooling done, some credentials. But some of you are scared. Some of you just could be scared to take that next business move or whatever. But you're holding yourself back a lot. It's like so much abundance just floating in the air. So I definitely suggest you to get a personal reading if you don't know what it is, because sometimes you could really just be that fucking lost and not know what it is. So feel free to book a personal reading with me, and I can definitely dig in for you and see like what is it, because I feel like you're just sitting on a gold mine right now. And I feel like I told y'all that before too. And it's like, well, if you never dig for the gold, then you will never get it. But it's like right here, it's already here. You're just ignoring it. And it's crazy. It's just one card. All right, so this is your advice for the week. It says, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So it's something about you. I don't know if it's a skill, a talent, but it's something you're capable of doing that you're neglecting about yourself. So that's what I was saying. I don't know. And I've told you guys this for a long fucking time, because I remember telling you guys, like, some of you guys might have a little secret talent of like singing or something, but it's like you don't let it shine. You just keep it all balled up. And it's obviously something important, because I can just kind of feel that it's a lot of abundance behind it, a lot of praise, a lot of money, things like that behind it, and it keeps coming out. And it's going to keep coming out until you decide to tap into it, okay? So, I don't know how many Libra watchers I have, but the ones that I do have, it's definitely trying to send you all this message. So, dig in, because it's something really, really great behind it. I'm a little jealous. All right. My Scorpios. Yes, Scorpios. What is coming towards my Scorpios for Monday, June 6th? Some of you are struggling to keep up. Ace of Swords in reverse. Why? Ooh. Some of you are struggling to keep up with a race you're not supposed to be in. Four of Swords. Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords. Some of y'all are struggling to keep up with something that you're not supposed to be trying to keep up with. What's for you will be for you. We got the Seven of Crystals. We got the Lovers. Page of Swords. The Three of Diamonds. Eight of Diamonds, and the Page of Diamonds in reverse. Very important for you to know that if we're talking about a relationship, your relationship is your relationship. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's relationship. Pay attention to what you really want in your relationship, and not what you see other people getting and saying they want in their relationship. Like, make sure you're being yourself, because you're trying to keep up with a race that you don't need. Like, oh, I want this type of car. But I thought you was okay in your little Honda. Since when you want a Hellcat? That's crazy. You don't even like designer. What you need that bag for? You know? If it ain't, you know, why you need a BBL? I thought you was happy with your body. You know? Shit like that. Like, stop trying to keep up. Somebody says I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses. But stop trying to keep up with the... Oh, shit. I didn't even pull your card. Anyway, stop trying to keep up with something that ain't even for you. This is my Fairies of Oracles. Oracle of Fairies cards. And I'm going to pull you a message for the week. Okay, Scorpios? Let me get one card for Scorpios. It says light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. And I love it because there is no light without dark. Okay, so you have to go through these tough times. I feel like some of you guys just have to be very honest with yourselves and come to a conclusion as to why you're pretending that you want something that you don't. Okay, and I feel like social media is very strong with this influence of just seeing other people have things and why I kind of want to live that life. Well, you might want to think about that. What do you truly want? Okay, why do you feel like this? And some of it could just be because you don't necessarily know what you want. So you're trying to be like, well, this is what everybody else has. Maybe this is what I want. No, you need to look within yourself to find out what it is you want. So some of you could maybe be in a dark place, and hopefully you can get some light shined on you so you can come to terms with what you really want and what you're really looking forward to in your life, in your relationship, you know, with yourself. Okay. My Sagittarius. So a lot of things all in the way. I got a million cards up here. If only y'all could see. Alright, my Sagittarius. What's coming towards my Sagittarius for Monday, June 6th? There's a lot in my head. I don't know which route we taking. Buckle up. Temperance in reverse. Oh, Temperance in reverse. This is your card, Sagittarius, but it's in reverse. Some of you are not. We got the Three of Swords here. We got the Eight of Cups, the Magician in reverse. Woo. Some of you guys are not. How do I say this? It's not like you're not being your true self. You're not rising to the highest level of yourself. You get what I'm saying? Some of you need to ascend more. Seven of Crystals, the Death card. Yeah, like you're trying to take on old traits of yourself, like things that you should have left behind as you ascend into your higher self. Some of you guys are holding on to things. Nine of Diamonds in reverse. You have to complete yourself before you can just join somebody else. And I feel like Spirit is trying to give you like a helping hand here. Just don't waste it. Okay. Page of Swords. Ace of Crystals in reverse. So you could have a hard time ascending because of things that were said to you by someone. And this could have been when you were even younger. That could really be blocking you mentally. You know, as young kids, you don't really have insecurities. You just live life and you're just free until one day somebody says, you know, do you got a big ass nose? Or your forehead is huge, you're fat, you're ugly, you're too dark, you're too light. Then you start to become insecure. Okay. Then things start to be like, oh shit, wait a second. Now you want to cover things up. You want to hide things. You're not happy. You want to change things. And over years, it just kind of sticks with you. And it's like that. So as a child, somebody could have said something to you. This could have been like a parent figure or somebody, anybody who could have said something to you. And it's just naturally sticking to your brain and your subconscious. And you're just moving from that place where you should have, at some point, you're going to have to let that go to be your higher self. Okay. Death card. We got Scorpio energy. Three of Diamonds. Ten of Crystals in reverse. It's just about a lot of healing. Healing is not easy. It's very difficult. But some of you might be trying to... So you kind of first have to heal yourself. And then other people around you are either going to kind of go with the flow or they're going to go against it. But you can't force somebody else to heal. So let's say it was a parent who said something to you and it got you in this place. You have to go heal yourself from that. You can then bring it up to your parent. They can claim they never said it. It never happened. You're crazy, delusional, looking for something. That's fine because you've healed yourself. You can't force that parent to heal, and that's fine. You gotta learn to leave it there. But stop thinking you're gonna get the satisfaction of being healed by pointing it out to that next person. Okay, it's up to you to acknowledge your inner child and to heal that relationship between your inner child and you, and move on. Okay, stop thinking it goes the opposite way. It goes backwards. It doesn't. You have to change. You have to be happy and heal for yourself, for your higher self, not for the person who said it to you. Because some people will get a parent who will acknowledge it and will try to, mend a relationship and change things, and then you will have some parents who will start to resent you for even bringing some shit like that up. Okay, it just depends. The Lovers, yeah, Nine of Crystals. You need to be alone and get this shit together. So it could be someone you want to be with, or you could be trying to cover it up with something, but it's not gonna work. You got to heal yourself, and you're gonna have to do it by yourself. Who's that about? Ty Dollar Sign. Alright, so this is my Oracle of the Fairies. Oracle of the Fairies. And this is some advice for the week. Okay, your card is Flourish. It says the lotus flower tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life and those of others. Okay, so it's about just recognizing what's really going on, learning, growing, healing. But it's very important that you guys heal some of these wounds so that you can ascend, really ascend to your higher self. Okay, all right, last but not least, my Capricorns. What's coming towards my Capricorns for Monday, June 6th? Somebody could be asking you money. You might have to like put in, chip in on something, break bread. Three of Crystals in reverse. Some of you could be in charge. Some of you guys could be the man of the house or the woman who has to take care of everything in the house. People might depend on you a lot. So don't be surprised if someone is asking you for money. Knight of Cups, Two of Crystals, the Seven of Cups in reverse. So something is like, okay, if somebody gonna always ask you for money and always have to rely on you, I feel like you should have some control, right? Because it's like somebody could be, I'm hearing the word micromanage. You might need to check over something, like especially if you have a business or anything that operates with money. Look over some shit, because somebody could be like spending extra money here, doing extra thing, extra charges, or even if it's just your household, they could be spending too much money on this, or why you ain't get the generic version of this. Pay attention to how money is being spent around you, because somebody could really be wasting it, especially when it's your money that you gotta give up. So you should have a say in what's going on. We got Virgo energy. All right, Nine of Diamonds in reverse, the Lovers. Don't anybody sweet talk you too. Five of Diamonds and the King of Swords in reverse. So this is really about this Emperor card. Let's really get in control. Just because you giving over that cash don't mean you in control. That means you the bank. That means you just funding shit. You need to get some control over where things is going and how money is being spent. And this is crazy because I was going to put this card back in, but they told me to take it. It says, ask for help. Angels and celestial beings who protect everyone and the fairies say now it's time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Something you have to find this voice to get this power to tell people to stop touching your shit, stop messing with your money. Like, y'all need to learn how to be more efficient with the funds. And it says ask for angelic assistance. Okay, not them other motherfuckers. You need to ask spirit. Like, sometimes you can just ask spirit to reveal people to you. Like, reveal the person who's, you know, wasting my money. Reveal the person who's taking money from me. Reveal this. Pictures to dreams and songs and signs and shit will just start to appear right in front of you. So open your mouth and say it out loud. So if you're going through something with this money and it's just something's not right, it's just not making sense, ask this person to be revealed to you. And when they tell you, take it, okay? And you might not know it was your mama, but it was your mama. Alright? Take it how it is. If someone taking from you, you need to know that, okay? Well, I'm hungry as hell. I still ain't ate dinner. I hope these resonated. I hope my schedule don't be fucked up and I can record tomorrow night. I hope everything goes well. Hope you guys all have a beautiful week. Feel free to comment below. I love when you chit chat. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And until next time, guys, bye.